Hi Internet, welcome to my YouTube channel where we do a daily crossword puzzle. Today we've got the Sunday New York Times for the 24th of May 2026. Constructed by David Steinberg and edited by Will Shorts. I'm John Appleseed, your host here on the channel. And the title of today's puzzle is Next Please. Next Please. I'm going to try and remember that. I often forget the title of the puzzle, which is a hint to the theme, so it's useful to remember. Next Please. Okay, we've got some circles in the grid. Just single letters that when we finish the puzzle, they may spell a word or something, or words may enter into a circle and exit out another circle. I've seen that used a couple times. We'll find out what's going on. One across is second attempt. Don't know. One down, white bed, perhaps. Maybe a white bed of snow. Two down, love god. Eros is the god of love from Greek mythology, yeah, the equivalent of Cupid. Three down, stance that resembles a ballerina on one leg. I'm thinking of a tree pose in yoga, but I'm not sure what it is. Four down, using Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, etc. Using dating apps, online dating maybe. Second attempt. Second attempt, a redo. And 18 across, neighbor of Turkmenistan, that's Iran. I-R-A-N. So let's try redo for the second attempt. A white bed of rice, yeah, that makes sense. 22 across, stoical British guys. This has one of our circles in it. This may be a themed answer. The title of the puzzle is Next Please. Stoical British guys. Don't know. Avoid. To eschew is to avoid. That's a nice word. Is this a dance something? A dancer's... I don't know. I like a beginning of dancer. There is something resembling a ballerina. On the apps. Are you on the apps? That's a phrase, isn't it? 23 down, count on. On that you can rely. It's still the same old story. A fight for love and glory. A case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. All right, so we put in rely for count on. Five down, the Connors and the Jeffersons. Are they shows? TV shows, I think. I put in a slab for a hunk of marble for 5 across, a slab of marble. And then 19 across was word with happy or half, and I think happy hour, half hour fits there. 6 down, common palindromic text. So we've already got the first letter, so we know what the last letter is. It's LOL, laughing out loud. Blank Lang Syne is Auld Lang Syne, the song from New Year's Eve. Relax, calm yourself. For 8 down. Breathe. Just breathe. Okay, yeah, that works. Stoical British guys for 22 across. Controlled something? Yeah, I think it's going to be on the apps. I'm not on the apps, so it's difficult for me to say if that's a phrase or not. And then 30 across, they twist beneath the surface. Eels, I guess, do that. Okay. 27 across, sleepover challenge. You might get a dare on a sleepover. 24 down, really not look forward to. To dread fits with that R we've got as the second letter. 9 down, one of two, found on resumes. And in the word resumes, we're helpfully given two accent aigu in French. Is it accent? One of two. So one accent of two accents. Yeah. Very proficient. Adept comes to mind is a word that might fit there. 20 across, unusual trinket. I'm thinking tchotchke, but would have a T at the beginning usually. 10 down, of course, duh. 11 down, distinct period was probably an era. 12 down, domino dot. All right, the dots on dominoes and dice are called pips. Controlled chaps. Okay, that fits with chaps are British guys, and if you're stoical, I guess you're controlled. You can control your emotions. Next, please, was the answer, the title of the puzzle. A curio, like a curio shop, is an unusual trinket. Add at no extra cost for 13 down. That's toss in. Okay, 29 down is earlier. Before air, E-R-E maybe? 14 across is what many plants do in the heat. They will. Let me turn off the air conditioning. There we go. 21 across, blank furniture. Don't know. 25 across, creative spark in slang. No, and 28 across, it's made with grains. 23 across is prefix with watt. It'd be gigawatt. Weren't they trying to get to a certain number of gigawatts in Back to the Future? 29 down earlier, ago. Okay, yeah. 21 down, something a child takes a swing at. Don't know. 14 down, sorcerer's stick was probably a magician's wand or a wizard's wand. 15 down, we're toast. Nope. 16 down, experts in body language. With a question mark, so a little bit jokey answer here. Lip readers. Language generated by part of your body, I don't know. 17 down, foot. Cute, silly. Your tootsie. Tootsies are kind of more toes, aren't they? Blank furniture. Patio furniture? My Irish friend, patio furniture, stays out all night. 25 across, creative spark. Inspo is a word, a slang word for inspiration. Okay, it's made with grains. Sand? Paper? Sand what? Sand art? That gives us lip readers for the experts in body language, and SY is the ending of Tootsie. 34 across, Les Mis. Do you hear the people singing the song of distant drums? Yeah, Les Mis goes in there. 37 across, the skin cream you're using must be Neutrogena or CeraVe. That's not oil of Olay. That's not Olay. I'm not sure what is going on there. Okay, something a child takes a swing at is a piñata for 21 down. 44 across, baseball legend who dated J-Lo. That's Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod. We're toast. It's all over. It's all over for us. So far, the circle letters, it doesn't look like we're changing them because they make sense with their down and across clues. I think this is going to be Olay. Are we changing that's not okay to that's not Olay? Controlled chaos is a phrase, and P is the next letter after O. Okay, so I think we're taking a common phrase, we're changing the circle letter to the next letter in the alphabet. Next, please, is the title of the puzzle. So controlled chaos becomes controlled chaps. Yeah, that's not okay. That is, I'm not quite sure how to make it fit. But that skin cream you're using must be Neutrogena or CeraVe because it's not Olay. We're taking that is not okay. Changing the K to an L. 49 across is like 2026, but not 2025. That's an even number. 57 across, Richard of Pretty Woman is Richard Gere. Oh, pretty woman. 63 across is roughly or so. You might use to approximate a number. 50 down, paleo is too old, as neo is too new. Yeah, that's the prefix that would be the counterpart of paleo. Lip readers, it's all over. An only U.S. state whose flag features a different design on each side. The back is a beaver. 39 down. I didn't know this, but beavers are associated with Oregon, which makes me even more confident that that is right. 33 down, finished. No. Can we get 31 across? Poles support this. Poles support a tent. 32 down, ruler in Russian history. A Tsar would fit there. 38 down, trouble blank. That's so not Olay. Finished. Gone for? No, it's done for is the phrase I'm thinking of. Fitting for 43 across. Let's try apt there. 47 across, filthy. In slang. No, trouble blank. A trouble spot. I'll allow that. I think it's so not okay. That's so not okay. Yeah. Filthy in slang. Gross. Finished. Got. You finished your food. You got some. All for one. All is a tool, a leather punch tool. And if someone lent you their leather punch, they would be giving you their all. Finished. 48 across, accessory used in some stretches. No, 56 down, feline that a neighbor may find. A lost cat. 62 across, save the children, in brief. Is that a non-governmental organization, maybe? Got done. You finished, you got done. Grody. Well, I haven't heard grody in a long time, but yeah, we used to say grody to the max for something that was disgusting or repulsive. Accessory used in some stretches, a yoga something, a block or strap or something. Okay, yeah, I think that's so not Olay. So I was doubting this SO here, but that looks right with the downs. Got done. Okay, what's 41 across? Stuck in the mud, mired. 35 across, assortment is an array of something. 40 across, Hollywood's Johnny. Johnny Depp fits that final P we've got. Lying on for 45 across is probably a top. 51 across, pined for an ex-boyfriend. Missed something. President in 1800 for 35 down. I'm going to guess that's John Adams. Not again, retie. So a dancer pose would be a stance resembling a ballerina. A dancer pose, okay. Grasp something is to understand it or see it. Top depth, yep, 41 down. NHL star Connor. Not sure, 42 down. Awful, awful, awful. I've been watching the playoffs, but I'm not sure of that player's name. Windy City paper with the, or Windy City, Chicago, and there's a Chicago Tribune with the trib. Tai blank, Tai Chi, to go with our yoga for 48 down. 52 down, pharmacist Lily is Eli Lilly. Awful, awful, awful. I hated it. Is this missed a bow? Yeah, missed a beat is a phrase. We changed that T to a U. The next letter in the alphabet we get. Missed a bow, missed a boyfriend, pined for a boyfriend. Connor McDavid, yeah. Plays for the Oilers, I think. They call him McJesus because he's so good. Yeah, okay, muscle below a delt is a lat. 64 across, exasperated television producer's plea. Give me a season. Give me a reason becomes give me a season. That fits the pattern. And maybe an exasperated producer would want another season of a TV show. Give me a good Yeah, again, I'm not quite sure how to complete the middle of the phrase. Had the same problem with that, so not Olay. She may have a little lamb for 53 down, a ewe, a female sheep. 54 down, sailor's opener. I think maybe ahoy, the opening words to open a conversation. Relative of an alpaca for 47 down. A wool-giving animal like a llama or I don't know, pow for 60 across in brackets. So probably another onomatopoeic word like pow. Let's put in wham. 72 across, they can be candied. You can candy yams. 66 down, blank, 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 blank. ID in that format with 3, 2, and 4 is probably a social security number or SSN. Note to staff for 61 down. I like memo there. Give me one season. Give me one reason becomes give me one season. Guanaco? Is that an animal? Guanaco? 80 across is reach out to people born between July 23rd and August 22nd. I think that is the Leo zodiac sign. Reach out. Contact lens becomes contact Leos. Reach out to these Leos. Contact Leos. And we're changing that N from contact lens into the next letter of the alphabet, an O. Yoga, what? 73 across HVAC measure. The power of heating and ventilation systems is measured in British thermal units, or BTUs, for some reason. Away from the office for 67 down is out. Is this a yoga ball that fits with the 4 letters? Lost cat looks right. Blank cart for 86 across is a la carte. Follow closely to tail. And 91 across likes milk that isn't worth crying over. Spilt milk. Don't cry over spilt milk is the phrase there. Okay, we got the top half of the puzzle down. Let's try and finish this off. 68 across, 20s architectural style. That might be deco as in art deco. 77 across, the Arabian Seas, Gulf of blank. The Gulf of Oman. Yeah, Aden would be Red Sea, I think. 68 down, OBGYN is a doctor, for example. Online reference with many faces. An emoji something? Not sure. Miniature photo gallery. Cameos can be miniature photos. Camera roll, maybe? Their toast for 64 down are goners. That's kind of what I was thinking of for this. It's all over. We're finished. Yeah, we're goners. It's kind of a word I was thinking of. It showed up later in the puzzle. It's 83 across. When repeated, oh please. Come now. Please. I'm not sure about that. Bridal line, I do, is a line that a bride might say for 71 across. Pickle type for 78 across is dill pickle, I would imagine. 65 down, supervillain in Fantastic Four comics. Fantastic Four comics. Doctor Doom is the one I remember. I think I only had one Fantastic Four comic book. And I haven't seen any of the recent movies. 84 across, phrase. On a Spanish candy heart. So I'm thinking of those little candy hearts that say, I love you, and te amo would be the Spanish equivalent for that. Mole man or mole rat. Is that a supervillain? 79 down, so-called land of a million elephants. I think Laos has an elephant on its flag, like the beaver on the Oregon flag. So let's try Laos there. 85 down, spray in a way. Mist is a kind of spray. Me for 90 across, as Miss Piggy might say. Moi. So let's try Mole Man. That doesn't sound like a very scary supervillain. I don't know. I guess I'll give them a pass on that one. 74 across, molecule with the nucleotides GUANC. I don't know that. Is it DNA? Maybe. 87 across, sister of Osiris. Isis is a goddess from Egyptian mythology. Let's guess Isis there. 93 across, warning after slice. Slice golf shot, you might say 4 as a warning to people who you might hit. 98 across, floppy hat. Nope, 74 down, touristy destination. 75 down is bête blank, bête noire, literally black beast, but metaphorically a pet peeve kind of thing. 76 down, insider in spy lingo. An insider might in an organization might be an asset who is inside that organization reporting on it for you. DNA or RNA for 74 across. Touristy destination, yeah, like resort something. So let's try RNA. 98 across, floppy hat. A beret, I guess could be floppy. It's a soft hat in any case. 88 across, actress Ryan of the Star Trek Enterprise franchise. Star Trek Enterprise. The Star Trek franchise. She played 7 of 9, right? Jerry Ryan, I think that's right. 94 across, good name for a salon specializing in mani-pedis. Not sure. 99 across, aromatherapist's workplace. That could be a spa. 103 across, Princess Leia or Hester Prynne. What do they have in common? Hester Prynne, they made the character from Scarlet Letter. She wasn't a princess or a Jedi Master or anything. I don't know. 110 across, worship, adore. I'm not that clever, I just adore you. 116 across, agitated. Nope. 120 across, pen blank. A corresponding pair. Pen pals would be a pair of people corresponding by email. G flat's equivalent. So flat goes down, sharp goes to the right on the piano keyboard, so that would be something sharp. An F sharp would be G flat. I think that's right. Good name for a nail salon specializing in mani-pedis. Online reference with many faces. I don't know what that is. 70 down, miniature photo gallery. I think that's the camera roll on your phone has miniature photos in it. Is this first class male becomes first class nail? Yeah, I think we want to put nail in there as a reference to manicures and pedicures. I think maybe Jerry Ryan with a J, and then that gives us emoji. Online reference. Emojipedia? I've never heard of the Emojipedia, but maybe that's where you learn about aerial tramway. I really like that bit on Saturday Night Live about the aerial tramway emoji. That was funny. One repeated. Come, oh please. Yeah. Emojipedia. 103 across. Heroine. They are both heroines of stories. Okay, yes. Princess Leia and Hester Prynne are both heroines. 104 down, sources of lead or gold. I think ores there. Agitated is riled for 116 across. And it was my best effort. I tried for 89 down. 95 down, pink slip is to fire someone or can them. 76 down, misinformed, say, lied. Common forecast in Portland. I guess it rains there a lot in the Pacific Northwest. Lied to. For misinformed, you misinformed someone, you lied to them. 112 down, Mean Girls character, Janice, don't know. 113, jet, 3 letters. Nope, 114 down, jiff, in a hurry. 97 down, stop, no more, might fit. Rap name for 91 down. This is my rap name, Saran, as in Saran wrap. Struggling to decide. You're torn between two decisions. Parts of card swiping machines would be pin pads where you enter your pin. Visitor center handouts for 105 across. Probably maps. Stop. No more. I can't take it. Stop. 121 across, like the strawberry champagne in Bruno Mars's That's What I Like. On ice. I don't know the lyric, but champagne is something that is on ice often. Selfish person. A taker. Be a giver, not a taker. Janice, Jan, maybe, I don't know. Jet ski. Jiff is a short period of time. A sec. So loading the dishes and unloading the dishes, for example, are they dissonant? Janice Ian was a singer who sang 17. I can't think of the lyrics. So I can imagine Tina Fey naming a character Janice Ian in her honor as a little inside joke. She's known to do that. One of her beaux on 30 Rock was named Carol Burnett. 106 down, cut quickly. Snip. 115 down, it may request that you remove your coat in brief. Don't know. Coin, commonly. Disc shape is the common shape for a coin. Neuter's partner, neuter and spay, what you might do to your pet. 115 down, it may request that you remove your coat in brief. A PSA? No, the TSA might do that. The people at the airport checking your baggage. Okay, or checking your security. Arrogant, bossy, nope. Musical group for 102 across, nope. 107 across, city west of Montreal. West of Montreal, could be Ottawa. 98 down, place for miniature boats. 82 down, individual account. Your life story is an account of your individual experience. Tourist destination, yeah, I like resort is the beginning. 108 down, half of a fortnight. A fortnight is 2 weeks, so half of that would be 1 week. So this is going to be D. Dissonant chords becomes dissonant chores. Okay, nice, because we're changing the pronunciation as well. So take dissonant chords, which would be a phrase for music. We change that D to an E, it becomes dissonant chores, like loading the dishes and unloading the dishes. 109 down, invites, asks. 119 across, stink is to reek. Tibetan oxen are probably yaks. Resort area for the tourist destination. Let's try Ottawa for the city west of Montreal. Arrogant. This could be a K for disc. Cocky. Cocky for arrogant. Yep, musical group could be the cast of a stage musical. You might have miniature boats in a bath, and I think A will finish the puzzle. All right, 2746 for a Sunday puzzle. Remembering the title of the puzzle, next please, helped me figure out what was going on. I didn't realize what the theme was here, I got controlled chaps. Stoical British guys make sense, but I didn't realize we were using another phrase to get that. When I got that's not Olay, then I started to think about what these circled letters might have in common. And next, please help me think, okay, are they sequencing them in the alphabet? So I think I needed the 2 themed answers all filled in before I figured out what the theme was. And then that did help me figure out a lot of the later answers. Oh, what is first class? Yeah, I thought this was snail, but no, it's first class male becoming first class nail and dissonant chores. I probably needed to know the theme to figure out what was going on there. All right, Emojipedia is not something I've heard of. That's a new word for me. Gonna have to remember that. Any new words or new concepts that I've learned? I learned that Oregon is the only state flag that has a reverse side to it. That's interesting. I'm going to look up Janice Ian and the Mean Girls and figure out if that is a nod to the singer. F sharp and G flat. Yeah, I've seen clues like that before. It's always a little bit... I don't know a lot about music, so it's kind of hard for me to figure it out. And then Connor McDavid should have come to me sooner. But he's not in the playoffs this year, so maybe that's why he wasn't on. Didn't come to mind so quickly. All right, a good Sunday puzzle. Let me know in the comments how you did, and please come back for more puzzles and games. I'll see you next time.